Okay, so thanks for joining everybody. This is day 2 of our 4-week lockdown challenge. This is our foundational week. So we're going to do highly intentional, intense interval training. That's my version of HIIT because I want us to make an intention before we actually go ahead and do the session. And that can be you just want to have fun, you want to lose 3 pounds, you want to have a great day, you just want to have more energy, whatever it is. I want you to think about an intention and make that. So this foundational week is going to be 10 minutes of HIIT. We're going to do 40 seconds of exercise and 20 seconds of rest. And I'm going to show you the exercise before we actually go ahead and get started. And I'm going to show you what some modifications can be in case you're more of a beginner through to being advanced as well. So I'll show you all of the exercises before we get started. We're going to do 5 exercises and we're going to do them 2 times around. Next week, we'll go to 20 minutes. The following week, we'll go to 30. And then the last week, we're going to go to 40. So you guys are going to be rocking it out of the park by the time we get to week 4. If you have any questions about any of the sessions, feel free to email me or go to my YouTube channel, Shiv's Fit. If you subscribe there, I'm going to upload all of these to the channel every day. So you can always go back and have a look at them and do them again if you wish. And you can also post comments and sort of ask me questions there as well. So just so you know, I'm a certified personal trainer and a group fitness instructor. And I thought since we are all in isolation, lots of trainers around the world are doing this now, but I thought for Adobe folks and for anyone else out there who joins my channel, this would be kind of a fun thing to do to kind of keep our mental health up and just sort of give us a sense of happiness and fun as well. Physical exercise is a really important part of a life practice, of my life practice. Your body is designed to move. So I'm very excited that you are all here. So you can see I'm in a bit of a small space. So I am based in Manhattan, but I'm currently in the UK. So when I was due to fly back to Manhattan a couple of weeks ago, a little thing called coronavirus, COVID-19, hit. And so I am here with my family right now, and I'm in my sister's place, and you can see I'm a little stuck for space, but you don't actually need a lot of space to do all of this. It's all body weight exercises, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you the 5 exercises that we're going to do first of all. So the first one is just going to be a star jump or a jumping jack. So just up like this with your hands going up and meeting at the top. If you are more of a beginner, you can always, or if you have any kind of injury, you can always just take it down a notch and just sort of move the feet out to one side. So the point is just try to keep moving as much as you can for the 40 seconds of work that we're going to do. The second exercise is going to be what I call a caffeine kicker. So this is what I do when I've had a lot of caffeine. I'll show you from the side here. You're going to hold your arms out and then basically kick your heels to your bum. So that'll be exercise 2. Again, if you want modifications, then just stand in place, maybe have a little jump in there as well, or little hop in your step, and just sort of kick the feet, the heels to the bum as far as you can. So that's exercise 2. The third exercise we're going to do is a squat, because I do like to do a little bit of squat. And we're going to do it with a bit of a shoulder raise. So we'll squat down with the arms out. And then as you come up and squeeze the bum, you want to bring your shoulders up here. So not too high, just a kind of shoulder height here. So this, again, if you are a beginner, you can go slowly. If you're a bit more advanced, then feel free to up the pace. That's exercise 3. And of course, I'll tell you all of these when we're going through them again. Exercise 4 will be, again, a squat with a stretch. So we'll do a squat and stretch to the left side, and then squat down and stretch to the right. So we'll do that for 40. And again, for beginners modification, if you don't want to do the squat, just reach up. Just try to really feel that stretch in the side so that you're getting a good stretch there as well. And then our 5th exercise is going to be a slow mountain climber. So this is a really good one for abs. And hopefully you can see this. I'm going to show you from the side. You just take a prone position like this. So as you're going to do normal mountain climbers, but you just very slowly bring the knees into the chest. Now for beginners, this is quite a slow one. you might just want to take some breaks during the 40 seconds because you'll find that quite tough on the abs. I'm out of breath already, and that was only me showing you the warm-up. So hopefully you've had a bit of a warm-up. If you haven't, go to my YouTube channel. There's a little session that shows you how to warm up before a HIIT session. I'm going to get my timer going right now, and then we're going to get started. First one with jumping jacks. Okay, so 40 seconds starts now. Let's go. So remember, if you're advanced, you can keep just meeting the hands in the air, doing your stars. And you can even up the pace if you want to do that. If you are more of a beginner, then you can always just step out like that, just from one side to one side. So we've got about 10 seconds to go on this. Then we're going to move into our next exercise, which is that heel to bum kick or caffeine kicker, as I call it. So we've got about 20 seconds of rest right now. So you can see you get out of this what you put into it, but you don't need a lot of time to get a bit of a sweat on. And like I say, this week is going to be our foundational week because next week we're going to really up the intensity. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to show you from the side, arms out, heels to the bum as much as you can. My legs are always a bit tight, so I'm very bad at stretching, but I will do some little sessions on stretching specifically because it's very, very important to make sure that your body is limber. About 10 seconds of this now. Okay, 20 seconds of rest. Then we'll go into our third exercise, which I'll just show you quickly before we do it, which is a squat down with arms out. And then as you come up, do a shoulder raise with the arms out here. You don't want to go too high, just a shoulder out. So let's go. Squat down and out. Make sure when you come up, you're thrusting the hips forward and you're squeezing your bum. So you really want to feel that squeeze. That's what will make you rock hard. Okay. Doing very nicely here. In, breathe in on the way down, out on the way up. One more and 20 seconds of rest. So our fourth exercise, which I'll show you here, again is take a little bit of a wider stance with your squats, feet slightly turned out, and we're just going to reach up from side to side. So it looks like this. Squat down, reach, down, reach. You really want to twist the body from side to side here. And really want to feel that stretch all along here. So you can punch up or just reach up into the air. Keep the back straight when you're squatting down. Make sure when you do a squat, you are placing the knee, you're bending down to put the knees over the feet. Okay, 20 seconds of rest here. And then exercise 5, which is our slow mountain climber. So get into position on the floor. I'll show you from here. And then you want to make sure that your knees are soft here. And just do a slow knee into the chest. Keep your abs tight. Squeeze them as the knee's coming in. Breathe out as your knee is coming into the chest. Now with these ones, particularly if you're advanced, the tendency, have a rest there, the tendency might be to do those quickly, but the point of those is actually to do them quite slowly, because you really want to work your abs there, you're working your legs as well. That's a good one to keep these tight. Okay, so this is round 2, everybody. We're going to start off again with our jumping jacks. So let's go. Again, modifications are 1 foot out, slow it down a little. If you're more advanced, make sure you're landing softly with your full foot on the floor. Three seconds here. You can see that I'm working out in a carpeted space, so I don't have any trainers on, but depending on the surface you're on, if there's a wooden floor, then you may want to actually have your trainers on. I have got a mat somewhere, it's not here, so let's go with heel to bum kickers with your arms stretched out. You want to also give your shoulders a little workout, which is the whole point of holding the arms out here. We're about halfway through this one now. Oh, I'm knackered already. It was only like 7 minutes. All right, we got a few more exercises to go. Next one is our squat with a shoulder raise. Coming up in a few seconds, and it looks like this. Remember, as I said, squeeze your bum when it comes up, and give your shoulders a little squeeze when they're at the top as well. Remember, you don't want to go too high, just as if you're doing a lat raise with dumbbells at the gym or in a cable machine, if you've done those before. I'll show you from the side, look. Okay, 2 more exercises and we're done. So the next one is our squat with a reach from side to side, as if we're reaching up to grab something from the ceiling, just a little bit out of reach. Squat, reach, squash, squash, squat. Maybe squash will be the new word for this exercise. Squat, reach, squash. Kind of like it. Breathe out as you come up, in on the way down. Breathing is very important when you're exercising. The way that you breathe when you are working a muscle is very important. The other part of intention is whenever you're working, I want you to really bring your mind to the muscle that we're training. So here, it's going to be abs, legs, bum. We're going to take our position down on the ground for our slow mountain climbers. Keep these controlled. Really squeeze the abs. This is our last session here. Last round of this session, I should say. You'll feel that in the shoulders too. We've done a little bit of shoulder work today. Almost there. Oh, that is the bell signaling the end of our workout. Thank you so much for joining. As you know, I'm going to do these every day for the next 4 weeks. Reach out to me with any questions. Please do subscribe to the channel Shiv's Fit on YouTube. That's the easiest way to get access to all of the videos going forward. Sweating already. So like I say, it doesn't take a lot to work hard. And as a little bonus, I'll introduce you to Ben. This is my little dog, Ben. He's not so little. And unfortunately, he can't partake in HIIT sessions because he doesn't have very good technique. And I wouldn't want you to get it wrong. So thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. And I will see you here tomorrow for our 4-week lockdown challenge. Have a good day.